What's up, everybody? Jake coming at you with another video from StratGeeks, and today I want to talk about risk management again, this time more focusing on the max allowable net losses before ORS stops trading for the day. So the template that I have been giving to everybody is the exact same template that I am using, and that is a max 3 loss template, and it looks like this. If we go to strategies, we can see ORS Fusion here. And where that setting is net losses. We can see the box is checked for a maximum of 3 net losses. Whatever order that happens in doesn't have to be consecutive, but if the day at any point ends up with 3 losses, it will cease taking new trades. And you can see the box for net wins is not checked. So we actually have unlimited wins available, but we will cut off at 3. Now, some people have a 4 cutoff, some people have a 5, some people have a unlimited cutoff. So in the past 3 weeks, we've had a max loss day twice. So now I'm kind of considering, maybe I want to distribute the max loss allowable across my various accounts. So I'm going to have 20 accounts real soon. So why not disperse 3 net losses across 4 of the accounts, 4 net losses across the other 4, 5 across another 4, and 6 net losses across the other 4. So the reason I bring this up today is because if we would have had this set to 4, we would have been able to get back to break even by the end of the day. The same exact thing happened 3 weeks ago. We had a max loss of 3. But if we would have had it set to 4, we would have crawled back to break even for the day. So I'm considering dispersing my daily net losses across my various accounts. So let's look at 180 days with 3 net losses allowed. And the positive thing about this is that our max that we can lose per day is quite small, especially with our risk management. And please see the video I made right before this one about the intricacies of our risk smoothing. I'm not going to go too much into that for this video though. So we'll click back test, 180 calendar days with a max net losses of 3. So let's see what we get. And I believe this, I think I'm running 2 micros on this. If not, then I'll adjust it to 2. It should be 2. And we can see it's calculating up there. And there we have it. Yes. Okay, so let's go to performance. And again, our back tests, because we use limit orders, we don't use auto trailing stops in our back tests. We don't use break evens, auto break evens in our back tests. Our back tests are proven to be at least 95% accurate day after day, trade after trade. So 5 trades out of 100, might not match perfectly, but pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. So we can see here, let's get the calculator out. Let's use this calculator here. So with 3 losses and ceasing to trade with this template, we'll take our max winning trades, 390, our total winning trades rather, minus our total losing trades of 254. Now we get 136 net wins across 180 calendar days. So right now we're risking 2 micros, which about $150 on average, and about $18,000 minus after commissions, $18,200. So that's with 3 net losses. Now really pay attention to the drawdown here. $1,236 drawdown over the course of 180 days with the 3. And then your max consecutive losers is 6. And we can see here when we look at the chart, we have a loss, a win. So now after a loss, we're down 2. Then we have a win, now we're down 1. Then we have another loss, now we're down 2. Then we have a win, and we're down 1. Then we have a loss, and we're down 2. Then we have another loss, and we're down 3, and ORS will stop taking trades. Now, watch what happens when we simply increase our allowable loss limit to 4. And enable. Okay. So we can very quickly see that we did indeed come back to break even if we allowed ourselves a little bit more room. So let's count the losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. Break even. So let's see what the 180 calendar day backtest says. I remember the last drawdown was about 1250, I believe. So now we've increased our winnings by about $1,000. Our drawdown only increased $1,000. And I think we're at 130. What were we at before? Our net wins was 136. But the main thing to keep and look out for is this drawdown here. Now, our consecutive losers did increase from 6 to 7. So 136 net wins. So 408 minus 264. 144 minus 136. So that means we have a total of 8 more net wins by allowing a 4 max loss before ORS stops trading for the day. So now we're at 1338. Keep that number in mind. Max consecutive losers of 7. Now we're about 19.5. Now let's run the strategy again. Disable, apply, and let's make it 5. Enable, okay. So it was like a 1350 drawdown or so. And our net wins we now have at 144. Okay. So let's right click and go to strategy performance. Real time historical. So we only increased our total winnings by what, 100 and something bucks, and we did increase our drawdown by about $100. It was $13.50 or so before, and we did increase our max consecutive losers. We increased from 7 to 8, so we went from 6 to 7 to 8, and what was this? This is 5. So our max net wins over 180 calendar days was 144. Let's see what this gets us. 410 minus 266. The exact same. So it's like, why even do 5? Why even do 5? So, I mean, maybe I just want to take half my accounts and run them at net 3 losses. And then the other half of the accounts that I have, however many I have, I want to maybe run those at 4. So let's just for fun, let's go in and see what 6 would take. What 6 would do, rather. And okay. And we can see ORS is calculating. And we are ready. Okay, this is 6. 6 allowable losses in a day before ORS stops trading. Didn't seem to really make much of a difference. Pretty sure that was about the same price. That is about the same profits. Pretty much the same drawdown. 413 minus 267. 144 we had before. 413 minus 267. 146. So we squeeze an extra 2 wins out of it, net wise, for the 180-day calendar period. We did increase our max consecutive losers now to 8, so that's getting a little shady, but our drawdown is still 1,400. Now, most of us are running 50K accounts, right? And with that 50K account, there's an available drawdown of 2,500. In 180 days, minus 1,450, we'll call it. That's still going to leave you $1,000 pad even during this happening. Now, with our risk smoothing, we probably wouldn't even see a drawdown this big. But see our largest winning trade here, 257, largest losing trade, 269. That's never going to happen because I cut my my maximum trade allowed, risk per trade allowance at absolute maximum 200 for evals and 150 for my for my PA account. So I'm not gonna allow a $300 or $270 loss to happen. 270 times 8. Yeah, like if it was all 270, but that's not realistic. That's not going to happen. What's more realistic is it's going to be more like 8 times the 150, maybe. Consecutive losers in a row, if I'm never risking more than 150 times 8 losers in a row, drawdown's like 1200, you know. So it's still, still don't see it getting higher than this 1400, this 1450. With 1 or 2 or 3 micros, depending on the day. Now, please go back and watch that last video I made on risk management, and maybe I'll put a little pop up in the top here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking at this point, it's become more apparent that 3 max losses allowed and 4 max losses can both be good. I'm not deciding on which one to use. Now you're say I'm risking $150 per trade on any particular day. That's an absolute maximum. So on the 3 max allowance would be times 3. So that would be a $450 loss plus commissions. Now, if I have that same day where I'm maxed out, I'm risking $150 per trade times 4 net losses, that's a $600 loss day plus commissions. So I don't know. I'm kind of liking the idea of splitting up my accounts, some with 3, some with the 4 net losses, maybe even some with 6. But doesn't seem to really make that much of a difference after you get from the 3 to the 4. And then the 5 to the 6 to the unlimited just doesn't seem worth it. Anyway, just wanted to go over that with y'all. And, geez, 12-minute video? That almost seems too easy. Yeah, but definitely go watch the risk management video I made. It was the very last video I made, and then I'll probably put another link to another video. If you watch these 3 videos, I'll put some cards in. You should be good to go and have a really good understanding of what we're doing here. We do have a couple of spots left. Today is the 31st of January. And by the end of the week on Sunday, I believe we'll have 3 or 4 spots left before we max out. We do have a cap on the amount of subscribers that we allow to protect our edge and, you know, just to keep things tight-knit here. So reach out to me, shoot me a DM on Discord if you would like some more info. And, you know, before I end this video, I should probably show you our website and tell you how to reach out to me. I forget to do that so often. So here's our website, StratGeeks.com. Really easy, StratGeeks.com. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see click here to join our Discord server. Join our Discord server, and then shoot me a DM, Jake@ORS. Or you can also shoot me an email at, I'll write it down here, onetraderjake@gmail.com. Go for the Discord route though, because I respond much faster. But yeah, and then if you're interested in this little fib tool here, if you want this, shoot me a DM on Discord, and I can shoot you this too if you want. Pretty cool. Even if you don't have our algorithm, it's pretty cool to see how the opening range works, you know? So yeah, definitely go watch some other videos if you have any questions on how the system takes its trades and other aspects of our risk management, like our risk smoothing and whatnot. But yeah, keep it short for this video. Jake, signing out.